For Schwartz, running for
Blackhawk County Board of Supervisors.
Awesome. Many voters, especially atheist voters, may not even know what that position entails. Can you kind of give us an idea?
So the Blackhawk County Board of Supervisors has a couple areas that they work on. So we've got public health, mental health, we've got criminal justice, then we also have things like county roads, the unincorporated areas within Blackhawk County. But as far as policy issues, really the areas of public health and criminal justice are some of the big things that they work on.
Sure.
As well as environmental issues as well.
Sure. So the question I was kind of tossing around with you in the hallway was, why should atheists vote for you? Because especially with the position that you're running for, it's not necessarily entangled the way Des Moines is with belief systems and whatnot. But why should atheists come help support you?
So I have a long and documented track record advocating for the separation of church and state. I was the youngest board member at the time to serve on the Iowa Civil Liberties Union, where we advocated for the separation of church and state. And so it's clearly something I've been passionate about and active about for years. So if you want someone that's not going to allow any particular group's religious affiliation to interfere with the workings of government here at the local level, I'm someone that you can trust to do that.
Sure, that's awesome. Are there any atheist or secular related issues that are very close to you besides separation of church and state that you can think of?
I'd like to hear more about what those issues are.
Sure.
And discuss them before I kind of make one up on my own. But to me, the separation of church and state is the big thing. But also, as a gay man, religious freedom laws are a huge concern to me, because we're seeing this as a backhanded way for people to go after the rights that we've gained, whether it's the LGBT population, whether it's even an atheist population, or whether it's women. They're using these so-called religious freedom laws to attack us, and I've been active on that at the national and state level.
Sure.
Combating those.
Two more questions. The first one, for many atheists that maybe don't follow a lot of local politics, excuse me, you were instrumental in getting the signatures to Chuck Grassley's office. Can you kind of share the motivation behind that and what you hope to accomplish with that?
Right. So in our constitutional form of government, we have three branches of government, and one of those is the Supreme Court, the judicial branch. And right now, with only 8 members on the Supreme Court, they're not fully functioning. We could have a situation where it's a tie, and that sets us into what I would consider a constitutional crisis, where the highest court in the land isn't able to make a decision, and it goes back down to the lower courts. So it's clear that in the Constitution that the president has the duty to nominate somebody, and the Senate has the duty to conduct hearings and allow due process on that. And so this obstruction by Senator Grassley is actually not anything new. It's just being paid attention a lot right now because we've got a Supreme Court nomination. I'm one of the leaders of the Iowa Fair Courts Coalition, which has been working for almost 5 years here in Iowa, going after Grassley, first when he was just the ranking member of the Senate Judiciary member, and now that he's the chair, to get him to hold hearings on federal appellate courts and federal district courts, which he's been blocking. And so this is nothing new out of Chuck Grassley, but it's a pattern